Welcome, everyone, to your doom. I mean, Midgard. We did a bit of talking pre-show. Does everyone have the map now? I think everyone
Ye-
does.
Yes.
So you all had gone off into your harumphs, into your individual corners to therapy out some stuff. When therapy came flapping and rushing at your door. So, just so you guys know, I will go ahead and let's have you start by rolling initiative before I show you where everybody has landed.
This episode brought to you by BetterHelp. Nice.
Oh no. Can I re-roll that?
It is technically an initiative, so Nat 1 squad.
Can you re-roll your nut one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, we were so
Oh.
close. Okay, we're saving those good rolls for the fight.
Okay. Prudence and Lee often go in tandem because we both rolled 9. Hold hands at the same time.
Wait,
It was round 1.
I'm first?
No.
No?
Oh no.
I'm first out of all the players though, and I told Dad yesterday that I'd be last. Now I look like I lied.
How dare you? What's wrong with
Why
you?
would you lie to your father like that?
Wow.
He introduced you to D&D.
Introduced you to the world.
Actually, my brother introduced me to D&D.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
So just to give some more color to the foes that have approached you, this large demonic dog has one eye atop of its furred head and a large iron or steel jaw for a bottom part of its mouth. It has runes along its body and a codpiece that mimics the horns of a devil and leathery bat-like wings. What happened?
A cod piece that has horns on it?
Wink.
Like a
Like a belt buckle?
yeah.
You wanna show us that picture again
Is-
one more time? One more again?
One more again.
Jordan, a cod piece goes around your cod.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
fine.
like the thong part of
Okay, fine. Here, look. I don't know words.
Oh, a belt. It's called a belt. You're
It's a
welcome.
belt.
Thank you.
Okay.
Wait, where's the picture? I didn't see the picture.
I don't see it either. I'm looking at his screen like a
Oh.
screen watcher.
I'm gonna turn. I mean, it's the whole brazier thing all over again. There you go.
Yeah, that's like a belt.
Anyways, that is who is going to eat you for lunch, basically.
I kind of like when he had a cod piece. Can we give him a cod piece?
No.
He's still gonna eat you for lunch, Angie.
That's fine. At least he'll do it in fashion.
My God, what am I gonna do?
Just for
that's-
lunch.
Okay. Well, anyways, it lands with a thud. Its wings still flapping, being able to take off at a moment's notice. It lands in front of you and looks at the three and Hosh walking away, and sees you and is going to take the first action.
Can I ask while it readies that first action, visually, not in terms of like D&D, how big is this fucker?
This-
Like, is it 2 Leofstons tall? How is it?
Well, I mean, right now it's 2 Leofstons tall. It's a
Jesus,
large
okay.
creature. It's like the equivalent of like a giant that you saw in the forest
Okay.
with the spears.
Wow, okay, cool.
It's about 10 to 12 feet tall, with impressive musculature and legs that mimic a satyr's. It is here to do one thing and one thing only: bite,
Party.
bite.
Oh.
So it is going to. Let's see. This is a action. Okay. It's going to take a couple of steps forward. 5. Well, that's really all it can do. And it looms its head down at you, Leofton, and its eye just like a cat's eye just shrinks to one tiny slit, and the eye itself glows before being emulsified in darkness as a ray gets fired in your direction.
Oh, bean. Fast as fuck, boy.
You failed that save.
Wait, what? Why didn't I roll that? Why did you roll that?
Because I drug it to your character, and your character rolled it.
Okay, I am not fast as fuck, boy.
I like the idea of you saying you're fast as fuck, boy, as you fail. That's really funny.
I thought it was an attack roll.
I think this is the best kind of TikTok where the audio says "fast as fuck, boy," but you're just moving very slowly and badly. Come get some.
The beam that comes from this eye automatically connects with you. That's not what the roll was for. You are knocked back 20 feet and are knocked prone because you failed the save. So you go straight back 20 feet. If you go ahead and move your person back 20, because I don't have a grid on here for some reason. And you are, let's go to Leofston and add the prone effect. There we go. Okay. Let's see here. You fly back and you hit the ground with such force that it takes you a second. And even for Sin and Sin, you don't see it as much right away. Prudence, you see this immediately because you are essentially on the ground looking at him. Leofston doesn't stand where he was. His shadow, however, does.
What?
And this shadow begins to looks at the shadow of Leofston, looks at the demon, and nods its head.
I don't like that.
Oh, evil dad.
We're off to a great start, boyo.
Poppy.
Let's see here. You'll have to tell me if you flee the combat, but otherwise,
I didn't take this into account when planning.
let's see. I guess we'll go ahead and we'll put that up there. Thank you. I don't think that helps me much, but might help you. Leofston's shadow goes next. Boy rolled better initiative than you did.
Why is Leofston more fast as fuck than... I mean, why is his shadow more... I don't know, I'm gonna stop talking.
Okay.
It doesn't have that dumpy.
I do need to go move Leofston's shadow to where he was standing. There we go. And Prudence. This betrayal of Leofston's shadow reaches down to grab at your arms and your torso as it attempts to drain you of your strength.
No.
It does. What's the cutting words? I don't know what that is.
He said some real nasty things.
He said some real mean things. Like, remember that time you showed me that mark? It was stupid.
Yeah, what is something that Leofston would say to Prudence that's like super mean?
You are weak.
No. No.
Okay, so you take 5 necrotic damage, and your strength is your strength is reduced by 1.
What does that mean?
So your strength, Google, I don't need to know the time. Thank you. No, they'll call tomorrow.
Angie,
What?
do you remember when we fought those shadows back in the Citadel?
Sure don't.
Cool. Anyway,
So your strength.
Asked and answered.
I want you to just jot this down, Prudence. So your strength previously was 10. You are now at a 9. If this shadow drains you to 0 hit points or 0 strength, you are done.
Done like dead or done like can't move?
You don't.
Dead, I think.
You don't. Let's see. You know what? For shits and giggles, go ahead and roll me a religion check real quick.
We had this talk once before.
it was back in the Citadel when we fought the things that people don't remember.
Because I remember being like, strength isn't, but it's not really that big of a deal. And then he was like, you go down. And we were like, oh no.
Just as a reminder, so yeah, no, the you go down part is good. Prudence, you know that if you die to a shadow draining your strength, you will come back as a shadow within days, and you cannot be brought back to life.
Well,
Stoic Prudence is so.
Like giant hand holding her shadows creeping off her. Well,
Hosh kind of like looks back and then looks forward as Poppy. You see this raven-like crow, or this crow humanoid, draped in robes and a sword, come dashing your way.
So it's obvious that he's gonna attack one of us.
It seems like he is going to attack one of you.
Okay. I am going to do a thing. I think I'm going to cast blindness deafness on it, on the
Ooh,
guy, and
okay.
try and make him blind. So, let me... Where is he? Oh, he's right under me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will move this.
It succeeds.
No! Wait. No, I can't do that because it's my turn and I'm using a spell. Can I reaction a spell on my own turn?
Reaction. What spell?
Ill-fated word? Or no.
I don't.
Yeah, ill-fated word. Am I able to do that?
It does say casting time reaction when which you take when an enemy makes an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
It did make a saving
so
throw.
it did just make a saving throw. You would not be able to get your reaction back until the start of your next turn, obviously.
That is fine. No matter what I roll on this dice, he'll then fail. Am I allowed?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I thought for a second that maybe I was.
What do you say
Wasn't
for the
allowed.
ill-fated word?
Yeah! I just yell.
Okay.
Bitch! No.
Everyone in the courts is like watching, going, "Oh my,
Ooh.
princess is so
No,
vulgar."
She doesn't actually say that. That's funny though. He is blinded now. That's the right one, right? Yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
is it both or one or the other?
It's, I think.
Oh, you
one
can
or the
blind
other.
or deafen the foe. Yep.
Yeah.
And then they get a save at the end of every round. Each of their turns.
Yeah.
Got it. And it's a Constitution saving throw.
Was that I think blindness deafness is okay, it's a warlock spell. So okay. And I think Poppy's gonna step in front of Shindy.
That's a decision.
It is.
You might
And
wanna...
I made it.
Here, hold on. There you go.
I don't know. I can't see the
You can't see the grid either?
Grid.
What
yeah.
grid?
Son of a gun. How about that?
Oh, I see it now.
Now is there a grid?
Hey, yeah.
Okay, it's very light. I don't want it to be super dark.
Okay.
Which, in that case, we're all a little bit off on the grid. There we go.
Okay. And I think that's all I'm gonna do. Actually, yeah, that's all I'm gonna do for now. And
There we go. Okay.
Wicket is going to just stick near Tendy, and I think go invisible. Let me pull up his thing.
Okay.
Hello? I said
on.
open. Thank you.
I'll make it 15 so that Wicket's right after you. Oh, shoot, Hosh, you gotta roll initiative, my boy.
Wow, Hosh, come on, buddy.
Listen.
Get your head
Imagine
in the
not
game.
rolling initiative.
Well, it's no problem. Oh, hey, I do get to act before the crow does. That's nice.
Nice.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Alright, Hosh. I'm going to... Hosh is gonna be seeing that somebody is charging towards Poppy and Tendy. As he turns his head, like right as he's turning his head back around, going like let me check on the other. Oh, he will make a mad dash. He's right here, so let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He kind of comes and rounds the tree and comes into Tendy and Poppy's periphery as he will draw out his hand crossbow and load it and fire. Hey.
Oh gosh.
Nice.
All right. Hold on. I need to check something because this is gonna be illustrative.
While he's
Yes.
checking. Oh,
Okay.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna make a joke. It's fine.
Make it.
I need it.
I was gonna say, like, alternatively, Hush watches Billy Austin get launched 20 feet in the air and be like, I'm gonna take care of the other thing.
This sounds like a joke. He'll get big. These little ones need help.
They can't grow at all.
Oh no, I have to leave. I left my oven on the littles. Bye.
Okay, so that was a hit. I'll roll for damage, and as the arrow strikes this creature, the kind of like shadowy bolt that hits it, which is it's you've seen him shoot the apple off of Prudence's head, but the bolt itself goes in, and in like a reaction, a flash of light or shadow, a projectile goes right back to Hosh, automatically hitting him and
What?
dealing. Where is it at? Tendy and Poppy, go ahead and roll me an Arcana check real quick.
Okay.
I moved all my windows, and now my character sheet is not where it normally is anymore.
Arcana.
I don't know shit.
I know a little bit more, but still not much.
Poppy, you're pretty sure that whenever this thing gets hit with a ranged attack, it will, it might be able to use a reaction to cast Magic Missile back as a reaction.
Oh dang, that's inconvenient for this group in particular. Wow.
Wait, hit me with that again. If this crow is hit, the crow as a reaction can use magic missile.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought we were looking at Hosh's arrow thing. Okay, that sucks. Okay.
I'll just use my free action to cry, I guess.
Well,
Spells aren't ranged, right? Or are they technically?
Depending on the spell.
Spells are ranged. They're not ranged weapon attacks, though.
I see. So you said it was only ranged weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
You don't-
only
weapon
okay.
I mean, you've only
attacks.
seen it be shot once, so you can only assume if it gets shot, I will also in turn get shot.
I just assumed that anything ranged would come back at you,
Right.
basically.
Right.
Oh, so the shadow thing was not one of Hosh's abilities.
No.
Okay, I see.
No, you see, like,
This is how bad Tendy's roll was. Is that Tendy went clearly Hosh must have done that. Hosh made a shadow arrow go backwards.
no. Yeah, no, he
What an
fired.
idiot.
He fired off a shot, not knowing message, and it came back to bite him in the end.
I was about to say message would have stopped this.
All right, it's Crowboy's turn. Crowboy is going to just 5'10" over to Poppy, and oofy doofy. Well, this is what it's gonna do. 3 attacks
Hmm.
I don't like that.
with
Where's my-
disadvantage. That's a miss.
Don't you know who my mother is?
That's a hit. And let me make sure I got this right. Once per round, it can be able to. So as the sword hits you and pierces you, or slashes at you, Poppy, from the tip of the blade comes a similar missile of light that hits you for 4 force damage. And then the third attack, as it is ducking and weaving and not being able to see, hits you.
Remind me if I have a thing that a creature must re-roll and use the lower roll. That's just disadvantage, and because he already is using disadvantage, it wouldn't do anything.
Right.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
Yeah, because he's already rolled 2 dice and he's the lower one still hits. All right. Then another 6 points of damage as the bird, just with its eyes closed, kind of feeling in front of it, just kind of like listens for a bit and knocks its head in a weird bird way to the side, and then just whoosh, 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 and ends up getting a couple of hits onto Poppy. We then go to Tendy. The silence.
I'm talking to myself as I come up with things.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you Dog.
Hello.
I'm gonna do Tendy's gonna do something a little bit fun. So Tendy's gonna immediately put their ears back and get down on all fours and do like the silent hiss at the bird. And Jordan, I will message you what that sounds like because it's not a hiss this time.
Mm.
But I'm gonna do a big hiss at our bird friend here. Who is not good at it. Let's go
Yep.
to this.
He fails. Oof.
And he is scared of Tendy and cannot get closer. That's an assumption. They are now scared of Tendy and cannot get closer.
All right.
Until the start of my next turn.
Oh, that also does remind me. It needs to make a Constitution save at the end of it. Nah, first roll. Sorry. First roll is a 16. 16. Does that beat your blindness, deafness? Save.
Yeah.
Poppy. Okay. It is no longer blind, but
It was a good one round.
But it does wake up. It does open its eyes to see the big hiss, and then you see it kind of rear back a little bit and be more defensive.
Oh, imagine waking up just in time to see the big hiss.
Amazing. And then I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration on Poppy. Yes.
I feel inspired.
Hey, at least you guys are all grouped up per enemy. That's pretty dope. All right.
I mean, we were until I got launched into fucking space.
All right. Anything else, Tindy, for your turn?
No.
Prudence. You are. It is almost. It is about your turn. Actually, I'll just go ahead and pop. Oh, didn't mean to do
Oh.
that.
Hello?
So this is why it's preferred that you guys end your own turns. All right, Prudence, it is your turn. You are prone.
Am I also grappled?
You are grappled. No.
So I'm just prone.
Yeah, no, he kind of just imagine the shadowy hand of Leofston just kind of reached for yours and kind of just raked through your body and the chill, and you feel your strength, a bit of your strength leaving as it kind of back.
Goodness. Okay. I want to get I want to get away. I want to get in one of the buildings, and then I want to refuel my key points.
Okay, couple things. Just to remind you, it'll take half of your regular movement for your movement turn to get up from prone. So you have a
Okay.
speed of 40?
45.
45. Well, we gotta round down. So
No, we don't.
we do.
Wow, okay.
No, this is in your benefit. Listen to me. I'm trying to help you out. It's 20 movement to get up. Therefore, you have 25 movement to feel free to roam around the country. This is up to you, but the options you have available is, do you want to receive opportunity attacks, or do you want to avoid opportunity attacks?
I want to avoid.
Then I would say you would be disengaging for your action, which would let you move 25 feet away. Your turn is essentially done because that's your action, was to disengage, but you would be able to get 25 feet away without taking any opportunity attacks.
I was gonna say you'd have to take one from both creatures.
Correct, because you'd be leaving both of their reach.
I guess.
Or you could risk it for the biscuit and dash and get super far away.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
So I have something called Boundless Reserves, and it says that I can use it as an as a reaction. So
Okay.
how does that work? Like, does somebody hit me and then I'm like, I use my Boundless Reserves? Like, how would I do that?
Let's see. So that's your. So I don't think we've got it plugged into your abilities on the actions tab, but
It says when you start your turn and have no key points remaining,
oh,
which is
okay.
now, you can use a reaction to spend one hit die.
Okay, then yeah. So that would be something that you would do at the start of your turn. So let's say you did it before you got up from prone. So at the start of your turn, you don't have any key points. You can spend your reaction, which means you don't get that reaction back until the beginning of your turn. You would spend one hit die, which is a D8. Roll the die, add your Constitution modifier, and those are the key points you get back, equal to half of the total.
Okay. So plus Constitution modifier is a +2.
Is it? Let's see. Yep. So 6. So you get 3 key points back automatically
Yay.
at the
And
cost of a reaction, which is pretty cool.
I can't do that again until tomorrow.
Correct.
So we make it to tomorrow.
All right, then maybe I won't run away. Maybe I'll fight. So I'll go ahead and close that.
Boundless Reserves is dope. That was a great
Now,
choice.
I will say you do need to go down a dice because you have, it says you've got 6. So that shouldn't have healed you, but I think you were at full anyways. So now you've got 5 hit dice remaining for the day instead of 6.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's fine. I need these key points.
I concur.
So then I get up from prone,
Mhm.
and then I'm going to two-handed staff attack then unarmed strike, and I can do unarmed strike twice, right?
You can hold on. The way that your martial arts works is you have extra attack, right?
Yes.
So yes, you can basically attack with your attack action. You can attack twice, and then because you have martial arts, you can then be able to martial arts as a bonus action and attack once more.
Okay. I'm gonna attack the shadow.
You're gonna attack the shadow.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Whew.
Oh,
That-
that was
Oh,
very close.
That you hit the shadow.
You would have been able to re-roll that anyways.
True.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hey, get him.
That shadow looks in pretty bad shape. You don't. I don't know about you, but it sounds like you see through this ruse and you just lay into this shadow, or maybe it's pent up aggression against the Austin that is lying and unseated.
Just say.
it's
Laying on
because he's kind of sided with the littles in this argument.
Scolding racist.
She does take the quarterstaff and put it in between the legs and brings it straight up.
Let this be a warning to ye.
I want to
All right.
believe Lee Austin cringes in fear.
So
Lee Austin has gained the condition frightened.
punch.
Oh,
The punch connects, and the shadow dissipates.
Oh, so
I don't-
powerful.
Oh, thank you.
You do have one more. You have a martial arts attack you can do.
Oh, then I'm gonna do it on the,
I like how the shadow has like a shadow.
the blood.
No, skid mark.
Prudence slowly turns to face the demon. I would appreciate it if you didn't do that again. And then punch. A miss.
Ah,
Hey, I'm playing a fantasy game of Dungeons and/or Dragons. I can be menacing if I want to be.
he's killing us. Don't listen to him.
Help!
he
Help!
he was told not to do that sound again because it scared Juliana.
Very
Jeez.
scary.
Oh,
Oh, Daddy's so scary.
All right, we get to a guy who never gets pushed around. Oh wait, it's Leofson's turn.
who's recovering from being pushed around?
His old
Uh.
man back.
Matchbox 20 plays in the background.
Everybody goes to see the Barbie movie.
He's stuck on his back because his shield is like a turtle and he can't get up. He has to wait till they come back. Okay, so if I get him from prone, it takes up half of my speed, which will drop me to 15.
Right.
So Leofton's going to kind of like he gets up, but very slowly because that was not very good for his old man back. But seeing that stuff still going on, he's going to make his way back towards the demon. And as he does, he's going to that's his move. It's it's considered a movement, not an action to get up from prone, correct?
No. It's just half your movement to get up. So,
Okay.
you can if you move your character 15 feet towards the demon, I'll say yeah, and then
Oh.
There you go.
Pardon me, thank you. And then as he's moving, Lee Austin's going to snarl and cast
Mhm.
Giant's Might on himself. And as he's moving towards the demon, he gets bigger and horns burst from his helmet, a little bit longer, a little spikier than.
We need to
Little
get like the mushroom
Settle
sound
down.
from like Mario.
I'll do it.
And then his little tuskies show up, and he gets bigger, stronger. Let me find where my friend. Where is he?
Sexier.
Where's my boy?
Thicker.
Boy, Hey.
Sweatier.
add a few C's to that thick. Where's my Giant's Might? Hello,
Hello.
there it is. bink, bonk.
There you go.
I had both of those, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So
Yep,
he
you
gets
have the one
bigger,
Yep.
and then as he comes to a stop, he pulls his shield off and dons it.
Badass. Just kind of, and just getting bigger and bigger as he approaches.
And then he gets to halt behind Prudence, and as his shield is donned, he roars at the demon.
Uh-oh, what?
Uh-oh.
No.
Who's?
Welcome back.
Oh.
So I did a movement, I did a bonus, and I did my action, so I am good.
Jordan, are you gonna play music? Because if not, I'm gonna put on some metal.
I'm gonna,
Get your metal on. I'll turn my metal on.
go ahead. You know what? You don't have to watch it. I will turn on after the fight is done if we get there.
Oh.
But I want battle music.
Okay, then I'll play it. Oh, okay. We have a request. I mean, we're already gonna get a copyright strike, anyways.
Hey, there it is.
Did you name it Lee Austin?
I named it Get Big
Okay.
with a mushroom.
I love this for us, thank you.
Perfect.
Oh, damn it.
No.
There we go.
Okay.
I only make good requests when I make them.
Sin seeing everything unfold gets extremely upset, and then Russell Quaid, noticing that his vessel is potentially going to be compromised, will then take over. Sin will rage.
Whoa!
Ooh.
Yeah.
So fucking cool.
Did it automatically put that on me or no? Because now I can't even
no.
access it. Okay, now I can't even access it because I pushed the circle thing that gets rid of them.
Because you have what, one rage?
I had one rage left, so as soon as I clicked on the little circle to fill it up, it... Okay, I see it.
There. I went ahead and undid it.
Now I can put that on. It's gone. Again.
So drag the effect to you first, which I'll go ahead and do that. Because then when you click on it and it goes away, then yeah, I can't see it. Well, now we added it twice. Hold on.
Okay.
I will remove the second one.
Double rage.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. And then Spin Russell Quaid combo will turn to the giant dog demon creature, and he is going to grapple and shove prone this demon dog asshole.
Bat dog.
Okay.
Battle face on.
And then the fight ends. Good job, everybody.
You did it. You solved my puzzle.
Okay. So I assume, see this athletics plus advantage. Will it automatically do advantage?
If you're doing what?
First it's going to be grapple, so it's a strength.
It will give you, yeah, it's giving you advantage to strength checks and advantage to strength saves due to your rage.
Okay. Okay, so it's 27 for the grapple.
Woo-wee! Okay.
Nice.
Let's see, he's gonna
We're
make...
gonna beat the shit out of this guy. We're gonna fucking... What's that movie with the Nazis?
Glorious Bastard.
No.
Indiana Jones?
No, not that one.
Literally every goddamn movie that was made.
Captain America, those are the only ones I know with Nazis.
Is it American X? Where they curb stomp that guy?
Somebody
Okay,
gets
now
curb
that-
stomped?
Yes, I think it's American History X.
Now that Sin has him grappled, he is going to shove him to the ground prone, if I can
Uh-huh.
accomplish the goal. So that's another the same. 24.
Manages to get shoved down.
Okay. And that's all the things.
Good old things.
Oh my god, Scatarius has way too much stuff. Nope. Alright.
Skips.
Skippity skip skip.
He just goes, oh my, I'm old. Alright.
He often like shrugs like, and
He looks around. Jerry. Okay. Alright, so it looks like the shadowy ray that kind of the shadows that are before it blasted Leofton that were like around its eye don't seem to have returned, as it is currently on the ground prone due to Sin pushing, bringing them down. You can't tell if it's smiling, but it kind of goes and the shadows itself, as it kind of unfurls its wings again, create what seems to be a large void doorway that is about 15 feet wide.
The fuck?
And it's enough to where it doesn't take Prudence. It goes on the other side of Prudence. So the 2 squares it's in, and the squares to the north. It at first, while the door is widening up, there's no give, but then all of a sudden, Sin, it falls backward into the shadowy door, and the shadows themselves slam shut, and it disappears.
weird flex,
Without-
but okay.
So he like phases through Sin.
As far as the... Okay, so I know that Dimension... Like, it's not Dimension Door, but it is exactly like Dimension Door. That I know that does get rid of grapple, does it not?
I have no idea what
see.
Dimension Door is.
Let's
I don't-
look. We'll
Is
check real
that
quick.
Brennan Lee Mulligan's podcast?
That's Dimension 20.
Ah,
Dimension Door is a spell that Tindy will get eventually, possibly. Access to, at least.
It
It's real cool.
says... Yeah, it says that if the creature using Dimension Door, or in this case the shadow ability that it has, wants to take the grappling foe with it, it must touch the foe, and the foe must be willing to go. If the foe chooses, then the foe makes a willpower saving throw to negate the effect. Let me see here. Let me see what pulls up here.
Oh, we win again.
yay!
You get experience points. Here, I'm gonna switch it to...
Ooh. Yeah, this is my shit.
Let's see. I need to turn it down a little bit more for me. Never mind. It's not getting turned down. Okay, there we go. Let's see. It does, yeah, you can use Dimension Door on a creature in a grapple. Being moved out of reach will break the grapple. Have you seen anything to the contrary?
I didn't look anything up. I'm just gonna go with whatever you say.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Okay, but it does reappear as another shadowy door phases right next to Scatarius as he goes, whoa! As the demon ends up walking a couple steps through and just kind of steps through and goes, continuing its laugh as it rolled away.
Do you not like when Dad makes that noise?
Sorry.
She looks so pitiful.
Dad, what angry about?
I see.
Vivi did nothing.
My sweet little
that
kobold.
is it. Let's see. That is a trait. What is that? As if it's a dimension door. So I'm gonna say that's its action. As far as attacks go, so it is going to instead. Oh, sorry. 5, 10, 15, It'll come back, chomping its metallic jaws back at Sin, ready for another round of whatever that would be.
How many times can he do that? I mean, probably not only once, right?
You don't know.
You're about to find out.
You should yell it at him. You can only do that once, idiot.
It says right
You need
here.
a long rest before you get it.
I don't know if Sin has ever really dealt with demon dogs before. We go to
We've all
Poppy.
been there.
Okay,
You have bardic
Ah.
inspiration.
I do.
That
Um,
changing that to say you have bardic inspiration is fucking the greatest thing I've ever done.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna use the bardic inspiration, Tindy.
What are you going to use it on? What are you doing?
I was gonna use inflict wounds, which is a spell that I roll for in order to see if I hit.
Hmm.
Okay, please hold. Let me put all of these things on you.
It's a spell attack,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
Hmm. What do you want to use again, Poppy?
Inflict wounds.
Yes, that is a spell. It's a melee touch attack. Spell touch attack. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
What is your question?
Roll an attack, roll and add the bardic inspiration die to your roll. If you hit
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. You would drag it onto her, yes. It's an effect that you are applying to Poppy.
Okay, and then if I'm correct, you will also add 1 to the damage.
It's a D8, isn't it? Mm-hmm.
Am I good?
Oh, okay. Just to explain, that bardic inspiration effect that you added would have rolled that D8 for her anyways.
Oh, well,
So
forget the 1 then.
in learning, we'll just go with whatever Skylar gets. So
Am I-
okay, yes, you can go ahead and go.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Tindy.
You also want to make sure when it's done to remove the "you have bardic inspiration" effect.
Yes, I will. And then it's also going to
27.
do additional damage to him that I will have to roll.
That 27 is definitely going to hit.
Yeah. Damage. Da. 17.
Woo!
But wait, there's more.
Ah, it's like a sail.
He takes 2 thunder damage as well.
19.
Mm.
That's how much damage I took in the first round, so I give it back to him.
It's the law of equal transference, or whatever it's called.
You could also cast
Well-
it on me, I guess, but I would love to not.
And yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Hosh, seeing nothing really shoot out of the bird, from at least the attacks for that Poppy and Tendy have done. Let's see. Has he learned his lesson? Nope.
So proud of him.
He hasn't put 2 and 2 together yet. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Let's see. Alright, let's go, Hashi boy. Shoots once more the crow and hits. dealing. Whoa. What was that? Well, let me see. Was that is that more damage they took? No. Okay. Okay, so that was 11 damage that was done. And he then shouts at you, Poppy and Tendy, going, there's a bigger demon that is fighting the others. We need to either get rid of this one quick and go, or I don't know what, and fires it off. But again, the wonderful magic missile bolt will fly back, and he goes, I don't understand why it's still hitting me with this magic missile.
Don't do it.
It's like it's like a,
It's minimal damage. It's not a lot. It's just annoying is all it is.
I like this idea that the wizard didn't figure it out, but Poppy did.
Right.
it's like when you tell a dad, like, "Hey, it hurts when I do this," and they're like, "Well, then stop doing that."
And stop.
All right. We go back to the crow.
Love that movie.
Yeah, I mean, but unlike how good the movie is, this guy is going to again just make mincemeat of cannot come closer to Tendy, so we'll go ahead instead and attack at Poppy.
Does it still have disadvantage?
It does.
Okay.
Because you put the frightened condition on it. It misses the first one.
Oh, does he have disadvantage hitting anyone when they're frightened? I thought it was just the target.
It's anyone as long as that person that they're frightened of is in sight.
Oh, so Tendy's like
And
over
Tendy
the
is standing
shoulder
right
stare.
behind. Yep.
I
That,
know.
that last one is going to hit, however.
I accidentally leaned into it, my bad.
And magic missile again fires from the tip of the blade in a follow-up strike against Poppy, and it will. Dun 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 dun. That's a bonus action. So it already did that, and I will look up this when it is not my turn. Tendy, it's your go.
Is this sucker wearing armor that I can see?
Why don't you go ahead and give me a... Well, I mean, I guess you could say perception check, but I would say more so... Go ahead and give me a nature... Or nature or arcana check. Since this is... I'm going to count this as part of your knowledge check, since no one's rolled that on these guys yet.
Did I get it?
Yeah, well, I mean, you rolled a number. Okay. You could tell that it's wearing studded leather. This, you've seen like Kenku and such before, and this seems to be some sort of a fey storm crow creature.
Interesting.
You can know 3 things about it, other than what you already know. You clearly know that if it hits with a ranged attack, ranged melee or weapon attack, it can magic missile send a missile flying back that way, which does imply that it is a spellcaster of some degree. And whenever it is able to make a successful melee attack, it also can send a magic missile bolt, which does not miss. It will there's no rolling to hit on that. It's just damage. A single bolt. Ranged weapon attack. You can't range.
Sorry, I'm writing these down along with these 3 I'm about to learn.
Yep. Mm-hmm. A magic missile, yes. But no, it is not wearing metal.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. And I can learn 3 things. What is it weak to?
It doesn't
Yeah,
seem.
if anyone has suggestions, I can never remember what the options are. Type them in the chat.
It doesn't seem to be weak against anything, but I will give it to. It's probably not as wise as it is strong or dexterous or constitutional. Like, it may not be the wisest creature as being a Fey Stormcrow.
Can you give me other things that I can ask? I always have a
You
hard
can
time.
ask for like abilities of that, abilities that it can be able to do, like that you've heard from stories, or you know, if it speaks any particular like what languages it speaks, what is its you know, whatever its form, like various forms of movement. It could be like other or like what is its attacks, like what kind of spells can it cast, things like that.
Can I vaguely
Actually,
ask
what kind of spells it can it cast wouldn't be one of those.
Can I vaguely ask like what I've heard about this kind of thing, Thundercrow? Is that a thing I would have heard of?
I mean, yeah, I can give you the.
And that's just like a miscellaneous that you can pick.
Yeah, they are known as Malphas, which is a Stormcrow. They are trained from youth in combat, being proficient with all melee and ranged weapons. They, like their Shadowfey kin, or you know, cousins or whatnot, have sensitivity to sunlight. And usually they are able to speak, unlike Kenku, who can only imitate what they've heard. These actually can speak. These Malphazes can speak a multitude of languages. Of what you don't know, but they are not just the I speak one thing and it's all infomercials starring Billy Mays.
And it has just like a little short sword, right? That's what it's hitting us with?
It is hitting you with a longsword.
A long sword. How much would you say a long sword weighs?
Like 8, somewhere between 5 and 8 pounds.
Okay, never mind. I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at it. Can I do that and not hit Poppy? Is that possible? Because if not, I'm not gonna do that. I'll do this other thing.
I mean, if you roll a nat 1, you probably will hit Poppy. But if not, then you're fine.
Shall we roll them bones, Skylar?
Yeah, do it. Can't you re-roll that ones anyway?
Yes.
Yeah, do it.
But well, it wasn't a 1.
Oh no,
sorry,
you
you
made
don't
me
have
like
to.
him slightly.
And then I want to move here.
All right. You move closer to it.
And then I'm going to grant Bardic Inspiration to Hosh.
Okay. What's not right? Oh.
I will solve that momentarily. Let me end my turn.
Okay, Prudence. You see Sin, you vanquish the Leofston shadow. You see Leofston grow huge. You see Sin try to wrestle with a demon only to be shadow door, leaving in some sort of weird shadowy door and re-emerging. What do you do?
I want to pincer it.
You want to pincer it?
Yeah, so
That's a bug move. It's not effective.
That tells me it's a fire type.
Oh boy.
My knowledge of Pokemon wins me this day.
Knows no, but you have no power here. Okay. You come
Right,
on. Are you wanting to flank it?
yeah.
Then you actually. This is a weird thing with large creatures. You want to actually be here
Okay.
because you are actually the exact opposite as Sin, if that makes sense.
That does make sense.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm gonna flank it, and then I'm gonna use a two-handed staff attack, and then an unarmed strike using 1 key point for Hand of Harm.
Okay. Make sure to add the little +2 in the modifiers as you are flanking. Those will get added to your rolls.
What's that mean? I just do the little +2.
Yeah. So
the
right.
bottom.
Yeah. Right next to advantage, it would say +2. So you just click that button and make it red, and then
Okay.
roll your attacks. Now that you're flanking, when you're no longer flanking, you no longer get that +2. Then you would unclick that box.
Got a 19 to hit.
You hit him. Oof.
Get him.
11 damage.
Fuck him up.
Hit 'em.
Let's see. Hold on a second. Let me look at. What is this? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, we're good. Okay. It takes the hit and lets out a short like.
Oh, she did not like it.
Okay, and then unarmed strike using 1 key point. Unarmed strike. Go to punch. Whoop. Hand of Harm does this thing. Use your key to inflict wounds when you hit a creature with an unarmed strike. You spend 1 key point.
So
Deal extra necrotic damage equal to 1 roll of your martial arts die plus your wisdom modifier.
Yep.
Set a d8.
So roll your normal damage first. Then
Okay.
you'll roll an extra d, whatever your martial arts die is, which is. Hold on, a d. It's a d6. Your punch is your punches are d6s. So if you're using Hand of Harm, you'd have to be using an unarmed strike in order to do that.
Yes, I did.
No, the one that's the 6, that was your quarterstaff.
Oh.
Okay. So
Can I
need to-
re-roll it?
Why would you re-roll it?
Because I'm a deity.
It's not for attacks.
No.
Okay, so
Yours good.
you deal the 4 like you normally do, and then the 5 extra is necrotic, plus your wisdom modifier. So what's your wisdom modifier?
My wisdom modifier is +2.
Okay, so how? All right, I'll just have to mentally math that. When you do the +2, when you do the damage, you could also hit that little +2 button, so that way it'll automatically, or we got to be able to program it in there somehow, to where I won't have to actually mentally math it. But I got it. It's now taken a correct amount of damage,
Hooray!
and that's with your second attack.
Do I get to punch it again?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
You can
Can I hit it
attack,
with
and
another?
then
Can I hit it with another Hand of Harm or just a regular attack?
the last sentence says you can use this feature only once per turn.
Okay. And I'm just gonna punch it. Oop. Oof, I missed.
You delayed. It caught wind of your tactics and dodged your blow.
Prudence is too busy reading your stats.
It studied your weakness. And it kind of growls and raises its one eyebrow at you.
I can't tell if you're surprised or angry.
I can't tell if you're winking at me or just blinking. All right, we go to Leofston.
All
Fuck
right.
it up.
How Leofston, I think, is 8 feet tall when he uses Giant's Might. Oh, the demon again.
Let's say 12.
When he cast that door spell, did it look like his wings were involved or just being dramatic?
It's just being dramatic.
Okay. Leofton is going to charge up to the thing, and then he's going to attack twice with Moment Blade.
Okay. Wait, what square? What square are you taking up?
That one.
You occupy a 2x2. So is it going to be next to Sin, one down from Sin?
Hold on.
You're in the middle of some lines right now.
I see. I guess in between Sin and Prudent.
It's like right there. I just moved you to put it in there.
I know. I was seeing how far away they were from me. Hold on. A little closer to Prudent.
Come on over.
What is
Oh.
Prudence doing down there? Oh,
Don't
she's back.
worry. Don't worry about it.
Okay, sorry. You said you're moving
Closer
okay,
to Prudent.
got it. Okay.
Would you? And then he's going to attack the demon twice with Moment Blade.
Sounds good.
Fucking get him! Come on! Oh boy.
Big heck.
Why? Oh,
What?
you have prone. That's why.
Oh.
Oh.
Remember if you're getting up from, I can't always remember to take those statuses off, but that would be why, and it would have been a little picture of like a laying down person or something rather. Okay, I will allow you to go ahead and re-roll those attacks, but
Thank you.
we should be careful going forward.
In my defense, I did say I get up from prone.
Yes, but in my defense, I can't always remove all the statuses for everybody,
So I need to remove it?
or remind me to remove it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah!
There we go.
Alright.
Cut him in twain.
Okay, hang on. Okay. Go ahead and roll for your second attack, I believe.
Yeah, beans. Let's see what else. What other fun things I have?
We fucked him up on that first one.
Certainly did.
No, you damaged him, my baby. No, I'm kidding.
Good. Hmm. Oh, I'll save that for another time. I'm done. When Leofton makes contact, he tackles at the beast, but misses and snarls.
Okay. All right, Sin, it comes back to you. This beast is a burden.
Okay. Sin is going to grab this dude's face, pull his wing back, and he's going to grapple and shove this dude to the ground again.
Yes.
Okay.
See how many more doors you have, idiot.
I mean, we can certainly find out.
25.
Get
25. 20. So it becomes grappled.
And now I'm going to shove him to the ground.
Call him a nerd when you do. See if we can
24.
Make it
All right.
Hey,
18.
Jordan, can we get a Russell Quaid saying nerd?
Yes, please.
Hold on. Let me check on. Let me check on this. Okay. And okay, got it. Okay. It is back to back to being prone on the ground and grappled once more.
All right, and then Russell Quaid is going to whisper sweet nothings into his ear. He's going to say, "Let these two tear you up, or take for your life, and I might let you serve me."
Oh.
All right.
Whatever you say, Mr. Quaid.
Prudence, meanwhile.
Prudent, come on.
We're fighting for our lives here. I know.
Oh my god, did you see when he tackled that guy? Shut up.
All right. All right. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's everything.
Okay. You hear the steel in its mouth begin to grind as it is going to go ahead and just chomp at you. It is prone, so I need to add that to. Are you also prone?
He would be holding him on the ground.
Okay.
So whatever that looks like to you.
Well, let's see.
Effect held.
How is able to bite when prone?
Because I mean you're holding them down, but they're still within melee.
Big ol' mouth.
He's restrained, but he can still use his mouth.
Well, grappled, yeah. Grappled and prone, essentially. Make it that way. Because unless does it, I don't think it would make them also restrained.
Well, it takes the grapple takes his movement to 0,
Right.
and then the prone effect has its own effect to it. Let's see.
Yeah, because I remember. I mean, it has disadvantage on its attack because it is prone, and it cannot get up from prone in its current unless there's some sort of force that ends up moving it away or a spell that breaks the effect, such as the shadow thing. But it will go ahead and scruff McGruff your face. Take a bite out of crime. First one's a miss. In a series of 3 rabid dog-like attacks, as you thought it was going to move away, it just reaches and starts to chomp away, trying to get to you. And let's see, that is going to be its turn. Then we go to Poppy.
Okay. Oh boy. God. I think Poppy is going to. I don't want to leave him right next to. Gosh, no. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and use my. Where is it? Did I use it today? I shouldn't have. That makes no sense.
Your spooky face?
No, I have the ability to just like Misty Step without using a spell slot, but
Oh
the
shit.
circle was gone. I'm like, where is it? I didn't use it today. There's no reason for me to use it today. I'm just gonna act like I don't have it, I guess. I'm going to. This is gonna be stupid. I'm gonna walk back.
Okay. As you do, it will take an opportunity attack.
Mhm.
Let's see. It misses.
Okay, I'm going to then.
Get wrecked, idiot.
Okay, I'm going to. Why am I forgetting what's called? Eldritch Blast. It's the one move I have. Why did I forget? I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him into space.
Ooh.
I mean that's just flavor. He might not
It's a
actually.
fun and flirty new version.
Coming to Fox this fall, it's Leofston and this crow in space.
And since I'm at the level that I'm at, there are 2 blasts that come from it. So the first one hits
Ooh.
for 13 damage,
Mm-hmm.
and then the second one is a natural 20.
Ooh,
Way to go.
fuck him up.
For that, and then
13.
I'm gonna use my Metamagic Adept Quicken spell to bonus action do it again
Okay.
and have 2 more blasts. I'm gonna use inspiration. Yeah, that's fine. I still
Listen.
have 1 more.
We got 2 out of 3.
You know what Meatloaf says?
We got 3 out of
Yes.
4.
Nice.
Okay.
Very nice.
And that's my turn. Wicked's just hanging out. I don't know, man.
Wicked's just being wicked.
Yeah, he living his life.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20. Let's see. Hush, 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 hush. Hit. And he will finish by. He kind of like nods this way, as the bird does not look good, but he'll stick around as long as he needs to. But he, oh, the bird does fire back another missile. Where, there it is. Doot doot doo. Ba-doo doo doo. Ow, this one hurt a lot more than the last 2.
Posh
Stop
repeatedly
doing it!
repeatedly punching himself in the face.
But I'm doing such a good job!
Is he having a moment?
Yes, you should be going to bed too. Okay, good night.
I refuse.
Gravy. Kids can't go to sleep when you want them to, right, little kid? Bye, tired girl.
Give everyone a little wave. Grab her foot.
Oh, big yawn. Okay.
Oh, big yawn. Good stretch.
Okay. We go to the bird. The bird, no longer afraid of Tendi, is going to attack Tendi.
No.
It
Can I cast
is-
no?
Sure.
Have you considered no?
In typical.
I cast no and I did it.
I thought that one was you rolling no, and I was like, that is the most Skylar thing I've ever seen.
Wow.
Does it though? Does
I
it though?
cast
Just
no.
having
What
a
did I
hard-
tell you?
Just having a real bad day. Let's see. Yeah, that is fine. Tendi.
Glad my work here is done.
So if Poppy is 15 feet from me and I do a thing that's a 15-foot cube, it will hit Poppy, correct? 15-foot cube centered on me. She's 15 feet away. She's at the cusp of it.
Correct.
It will hit her. Okay.
Correct.
Then I'm gonna move.
You can do it if you want.
No.
Poppy says, "Kill me, please."
I would like to
Poppy
move
says,
down
"End
there.
it."
Okay.
End it all.
And Tendi is going to. They're gonna blink, and their eyes are gonna start turning a different kind of blue. It's a brighter blue, and their pupil goes away, and their eyes are just this burning bright blue and white crackling energy. And they grab their two front paws, and we haven't seen this before. They put their two front paws together and rub them together really hard, and then they pull both of them back and slam both hands on the ground at the same time, and they cast Thunder Wave.
Thunder wave.
Please, God. Come on, that flavoring was so good, though.
Yeah.
It's okay. He still takes some damage.
Yeah, he saves.
It's 1d8 thunder damage. So on a successful save, it takes half the damage. The way that it's set up in Fantasy Grounds, the damage is 2d8.
So roll it in the box, and then you can right click. I can right click to half
Okay.
it. There we go. All right. It takes the thunder damage, and you all hear this loud, like eardrum shattering, thundering crack.
And just for the flavor, there's some stuff that's just like on the ground, like rocks and little pieces of wood and stuff. All of those in a huge 15-foot radius around Tendi, just all like very far out. They just shoot off.
Some Dragon Ball Z shit.
In this
Yeah.
moment, Poppy thinks that Tendy's the coolest person in the world.
In every other moment, though.
Still thinks this.
Not bad. It does. Like some of its feathers kind of get singed a bit by the thunder, but it does manage to still stand there with intent to lay you low.
I'm a douchebag. Never mind.
Would-
I've learned a lesson today.
What's wrong?
The lesson is when I'm going to cast something at a higher spell slot than the first, I need to finish reading the spell
Oh.
because I could have done double that damage,
Hmm.
but I goofed it. So that's on me. I should have specified. Okay.
I still love you.
End your turn. There we go.
Thanks.
All right, Prudence.
All right, this man's on the floor, getting hugged from behind by a big other man. I'm surrounded by giant, muscular men. Do I really want this to end?
You want to Hand of Healing the demon.
No.
Ah, okay.
I mean, unless he'll give smooches, then
You
maybe.
don't know? I mean, they're probably pretty cold and sharp.
Yeah.
I don't
And
understand
I bet his nose is wet.
pansexual.
All right. Prudence is going to, flavor-wise, she's going to curb stomp this thing, but not flavor-wise. I'm just going to do basically what I did last time. Two-handed
Mhm.
staff attack, then unarmed strike using key point for hand of harm. So do I get advantage on him because he's prone?
It will automatically give advantage because he is prone.
Okay. I remember last time you made me... Oh, because am I still pincering it? Do I get advantage for pincering
You
it?
get +2, yes, for flanking it, yeah.
Oop. Quarterstaff hit. 24.
Mhm.
Nice.
Quarterstaff hit for 1 damage.
4 damage, but yes.
Bonk.
Punch. Oh fuck, I forgot to add the +2 to that.
15 would not have hit, by the way.
Okay.
So
Do I get to hit it a second time, right?
that was the second time. You get to hit it a third time.
I mean a third time. Yeah. Oh my god.
The bird in the distance goes, "How does it feel?" No, I'm kidding.
Is that what he
That's all I
sounds
got.
like?
No. Why would he sound like that?
He's a bird.
All right, Leofston.
I don't have to
Ah.
spend a key point if I missed, right?
No, that's you just get that that third martial arts attack as a bonus action, anytime that you make a attack with a monk weapon or an unarmed strike.
That's
I
why.
meant the hand harm, because I was doing. My intention was to use that for the second hit.
Yeah, you didn't spend that key, did you?
No, I was asking if I have to.
No, you should only do the hand of harm once per round. But you didn't spend it and you didn't use it, so I think you're fine.
Okay.
Make me have to scroll all the way back up to that. Okay. Leofston, is your go.
All right, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna try to smack him around with my sword. Actually, can I specifically target my attack now that he's down?
In what way?
I want to take his eye. I want to damage it.
Rupture the cornea.
Doesn't have to go through like its brains per se, but Leofson's going to try to make it
Leofston casts blind.
with his sword.
Sure.
Okay.
That's dope as hell.
I will say that you do not have advantage for this
Okay.
because it is all over the place trying to bite at Sin. And because of the precision, you'll have to give yourself a essentially like a -5. So if you hit the -5, then you can roll the attack, and that would aim for the eye. Obviously,
How-
damaging the eye would make him blind.
How do I make it not roll for advantage then, since he is prone?
So you would give yourself disadvantage and
Okay.
and -5. So when you roll it against him, it's a flat roll -5.
Flat roll -5. All right. Attack. Once. It's still rolled 2. Oh, it's because I had disadvantage. I fucked up. I did not hit the in the thing, but
You didn't? Did you not roll it on him, or did you
No,
just
I
roll it in the
did not.
box?
I just rolled it in the box.
That would be why it rolled with disadvantage.
Okay.
So try it again with disadvantage -5 against the demon, and it should roll 1 die.
Disadvantage minus.
There we go.
Beans.
At your first attack, you try to jam it in, and you end up getting nothing but fey ground.
All right, Leofson's gonna try again. So disadvantage -5.
You got this. I believe in you. Stab him in his stupid eye.
Ah! Okay. I'm gonna be.
You can reroll that.
I'm gonna say as my daddy's good boy. I'm gonna roll it again.
Okay, not if you say it like that. Then I think we may need to renegotiate.
I'm my
this whole
daddy's good boy. All right, thank you.
That's the shit.
That's the shit.
Hey, blind him in his stupid fat eye.
Just took me 3 tries. It's fine.
Okay. So you managed to go ahead and roll regular damage.
Okay.
Okay. It's taking that blow. It lets out a roar, and its eye is useless.
Nice. So I imagine Leofston like chopped down on it and just raked his sword back, just spraying blood everywhere.
You guys wonder if we kill these things, if it'll be looked down upon by the Fey courts?
Are they
This whole,
watching?
only this whole time.
I
Also,
imagine
Koi
they're
doesn't give a
watching.
fuck.
Do we have a vibe on the Fae that are around here?
It's not your
Like,
turn.
Okay, but using
you
our
could see the
passive
face
vibe
that I'm
check,
giving him. I'm just curious. Like, have people cleared out?
That sounds like a perception check.
Oh well, then I'll
That
wait.
sounds like a vibe check that's passive.
It seems silly that while Sin has this guy grappled on the ground, that he'd be able to use his great axe. So he's going to use a hand axe for this. Okay, so he's going to look for an open wound And he's going to shove that axe right into it.
His eye.
He's got some open wounds. Yeah.
Shove it into his eye socket. Shove it into his eye socket.
An eye socket is, in fact, technically an open wound.
Oh, he missed because he aimed for the eye socket, and that was
Why-
wrong.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I was wondering how come it did that.
Are you rolling it again? You did roll it against the demon.
Yep.
The demon
There should
is
be
grappled and prone.
Does it
Mm,
think you're grapple or prone?
No, doesn't have the status on.
I don't
so-
have that status on myself, so it doesn't make any sense.
It's because you're too powerful. The game has to.
Did you check disadvantage when you attacked?
Nope. Didn't touch it.
Okay. Why is it doing that? Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Beep, 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 beep.
Don't know
Get
what to tell
everybody
you.
and their stuff together. All right. 3, 2, 1, let's jump.
Beep, 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 beep.
You know what? I can't tell you. In this case, then it's a mystery, but the 15 plus 6 would hit.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do damage on that one. Okay. And then I'm going to bonus action, because this is what I should have done to begin with. I'm going to bonus action to activate the tattoo. And so with this first hit, I'm going to apply the flasher effect. And I'm also going to do, and my swarm is going to find that open wound that I made bigger.
Oh, ew, gross.
And they're going to feast.
Nasty.
And now Sin's going to take a second with his hand axe. Let's see if it does it with a disadvantage again. It did.
I should
I
really
don't know
be,
why it's
like,
doing that. So that would have hit too, because one of them was a 15.
Right.
So I'm going to go ahead and that damage on him, and also the.
Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Are you using the ranged attack hand axe that you do when you throw it?
Oh, God damn it! Yeah, I am.
Okay.
That's why, because it doesn't come like when I have it in combat mode. The only thing that comes up is the thrown options. It doesn't have the.
I will go ahead and give me inspiration.
Good
Josh
job.
gets inspiration.
Bughorn.
And I need to find the damage for. God damn it! The damage for my claw tattoo isn't here either. So where is it at? Okay, well the damage is supposed to be it's supposed to be a d6 of force damage.
Okay.
So do you just want me to roll my gathered swarm again and just change it to force damage?
What's the d6 force damage from?
The claw tattoo.
I mean, go ahead and just roll a d6. There you go.
Okay, that's force damage.
Okay. Well, I did roll it onto there, but maybe it was a combination of you ending your turn. There we go. Okay. All right, we go to it. It did. Hold on. It's the start of its turn. Please. Why does it not? Okay, hold on. I just need to go ahead and do this. Okay. then fine. It's still used. All right. It goes ahead and uses its shadow door once more.
Stinky.
Stinky. Stink door.
Let's
Like a
see.
cow. Yeah, more like stink door. That's right,
Fucking got
Katie.
'em. The stink door of cowards.
Oh
What we
shit!
refer to
Coward
as
door, let's
the
go.
chicken exit.
Andy does not like this one.
Let's see here. It is going to.
Oh my god, I have to pee. I'll be right back.
Okay. Let's see. The door. Dim light. Okay. So it'd have to be. Okay. And it is going to. Do something. Okay, you don't see it. It doesn't come out of the wall again like it did previously. We then go to Poppy.
Okay.
As a reminder,
Poppy.
we don't kill these guys, right?
I don't think there was a rule that we shouldn't.
Because that would make dogs come for us, right? Because this is a person.
Well,
This isn't a duel, though.
it's not a duel, and they attacked us first
Okay.
because that last guy got taken away because he challenged Sin to a duel, but since Sin didn't know the rules, that guy got sent off and hurt. Versus we're being attacked.
We have downed all kinds of those random robots, so
True.
Yeah, but that's a robot.
Robots
that
aren't-
can be fixed. This is a life.
you know, demons don't have feelings.
I feel like the dog is fine. I'm worried about our bird friend, though.
Yeah. I don't know who this guy is or why he's here. Can I, like, roll something to see if this is a good idea, Jordan? Like a...
The face he
like
made.
a thing. To see if I know that this is a bad idea.
What's a bad idea? Sorry, I forgot I was muted.
I was like, you should not. That if we kill them, will we be taken like the other guy? Like, is it a bad idea to kill this guy?
We're 30 seconds into the fight, and now you're just thinking about that?
No, I'm at like the last hit, and now I'm thinking about it. I have a weapon. I just need to know if I need to be nice to him.
I mean, you don't really understand the intent of this creature thus far in the fight. So I'd say you can give me an insight check. The DC is going to be 16.
Okay.
16.
Get wrecked.
Very good. Out of it not being dueling season yet, and clearly you being this being is coming at you with kind of a just a assault type nature, you have a feeling that it is not it's not following the knock out somebody rules. They're not. It seems like the strikes they're doing. Stop it. The strikes they're doing are lethal. You're gonna get that in my eyes, and I'm gonna go blind, and then I have to quit my job.
And then you have to DM for a living. Oh no.
I can't see a screen. Can't even DM. I'm gonna ruin my dreams with one laser. Stop it.
Okay.
I can't tell if you're yelling at Katie or one of the girls.
No, it's me.
It's
I-
both.
I'm
Are
definitely imagining it that
Oh my
it is
God.
definitely Katie.
My gosh, Vivi grew opposable thumbs and is pointing a laser at Jordan. Thank you,
Chose
Katie.
violence.
Audacity.
Okay. So, I'm just. Should I kill the guy? Or should I be merciful?
I'll say that if it gets around to Tendy, Tendy is going to try to do non-lethal damage if it gets around, because Hosh also has a thing to do, so it probably won't. But
Okay.
You know,
I'm
just because I'm curious to see, like, why is he here? He's
You know,
not one of the
Poppy.
dogs, and that's weird. The dogs come for people that do bad things, and the robots do, not people.
Mhm.
Poppy, you could interrogate it.
Ooh,
Because
yes.
you remember before last game ended, you heard "I'm sorry."
I'm
Maybe it
trying.
would have
The
answers.
thing is, I'm my thing's not loading. Thank you. I'm very nervous to let him live, but then also very nervous to kill him. So I'm also very bad with weapons. So we'll see how this goes. Poppy walks over. And as he's turned towards Tendy, how tall is this guy?
Like maybe 4'8".
Oh no. I fly up a little bit because I'm 3 foot. And she is going to hit him with her dagger, like the end of it, to do like non-lethal, try to knock him out.
Okay.
Okay. That's really funny. Anyway, I'm gonna re-roll that because that's the one. That's just as well as I thought it would go. And that's a natural 20, so
Let's go. Are you going to re-roll that nat 20? I think you can roll 20s and ones. This is joke. It's joke. It's joke.
I'm gonna 10. Does critical mean he's almost there but not quite?
Yes. Dying is he's dead.
darn.
Critical is right before that.
Gosh, dang. I was so
oh,
close.
No. Oh gosh. Oh beans.
I
God,
just,
that's
like,
some good
smacked him
fucking
over the
damage with that dagger, girl.
Yeah, like I did very good. I'm very upset that that wasn't like the KO that I was hoping for. It's a little less anticlimactic. A little anticlimactic. Is there anything I can do? I don't have a second attack. I can bonus action an attack with weapon that's not weapon magic, but bad idea. So that's my turn.
Let Wicked have this one. Wicked can do it.
Wicked can actually do it. Wicked's gonna go over here.
Wicked the
Wicked
Manchurian
standing
fucking
over the
candidate.
Me.
He appears out of nowhere, and all of a sudden, we just see the body slump to the ground.
He is invisible right now, so he
And
wouldn't
Wicked-
see it.
And Wicked just goes, pathetic.
Wicked's gonna claw attack.
Oh my god, you know how you have the Poppy pathetic? Can you do the Wicked pathetic?
I
You
would
draw
love
it?
to.
No,
No, he missed! No! Can I use Poppy's inspiration for this, please?
Damn it!
We are one, please.
Is he still invisible?
No, after that he's there.
Oh.
Aw, poor guy. He was just trying. It's his first time. He's
Maybe
a
if
little-
Hosh reacts fast enough and handles
It'll
this guy
look like-
quickly, it'll look like it's Wicked, and we can all be like,
Uh-huh.
"Wow, Wicked, that
Wow,
was
Wicked."
amazing! You did that arrow damage. It was so crazy."
Yeah, that's so cool. Like, I mean, Hosh could have done it if he had message, but anyway,
You know how that goes.
Hosh leaves 5, 10,
No!
15, 20, 25, 30. He comes running back to this group here.
It's fine. Leave us
Shut
to
up,
die.
really?
Mentioning that Tendy and Poppy are under attack as well, and he looks for the thing that landed moments ago. And he doesn't see it in this wide open space, so he is going to 5, 10, he's going to dash 5, 10, 15, 20, and start to squeeze through here in an effort to cut through this side. Because he's going to go looking for the thing. He's going to not use just one of those. He's an actual character with actual feelings. Let's go skills. And
It's not all abraca fuck you and what have you.
he's going to search. Okay. We then go to the crow. Gah! Well, I feel like this is pretty easy. Ooh.
No, don't! I will kill you, Jordan. Don't do this.
That's a hit.
Poppy just screamed.
Oh my god, it's the death!
Oh!
Wicket's gone.
He had like 2 HP.
And then goes to Poppy. That's a
I'm
mess.
gonna fucking murder this guy. I don't care anymore.
Haven't you had enough with murdering people that are really close to people that you DM for?
Tendi, it's your turn.
Don't
Katie,
you
do
ever
you
just
remember
want to go
that?
ape shit?
Katie, do you remember that he murdered somebody that your character really liked? Do you remember that?
Yeah, and then Calliope threw up 4 times and it's gonna throw up at least one more time, probably on Rosa. Yeah, I remember.
Poppy.
This is a turning
mad.
point in that character. Anyway, back to Midgard.
Oh, Mad Poppy.
Feel my wrath next round when we get to my turn.
I'm gonna stabby stab at this nerd with my rapier.
Stabby. Oh,
No,
Okay.
I'm gonna do that.
okay.
No, no, no.
Hosh could have prevented this.
Hosh could have prevented
this isn't a message thing. I'm saying.
You guys seem like you were doing a fine job.
We're
He
doing
killed
pretty good,
Wicket!
all things considered.
Something
Yeah,
that-
but I am
It's-
not gonna let this guy survive.
Imagine
afterwards.
the Simba and Scar scene where Simba is one of you two and Scar is Hosh, and then he looks at you and you're like, "Help me up, brother," and he goes, "Sorry, I don't have message," and he just
I don't have
sorry.
any spell slot.
I'm sorry. Did you say Simba or Mufasa?
Mufasa,
all,
sorry.
all I'm saying is all
Wow.
of these like jokes about Hosh is happening out of character, and that should not affect his in character mood.
Well, your guys' in-character mood shouldn't affect Hosh either.
My in character mood is just angry right now because Hosh abandoned us.
Wait, he did? What did I miss? I went pee.
Hosh,
He walked away.
we have this guy critical, and then this guy one hit killed Wicket. Wicket's gone. And then Hosh had run off, so Hosh could have prevented that from happening. And now Poppy is so mad she's gonna kill this crow because he killed Wicket.
How do you know that this guy is 1 hit point from dying?
I don't
No,
know that he's one hit
Wicket.
from dying.
Wicket
I
had
said
like
Wicket
hit
had
point.
one. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Wicket's easy to kill.
And Teddy
Which is
is
why
gonna say,
I'm
Stop
in battle.
fighting. Why fighting us?
There's no response, just a hmm.
with that, that's my turn.
Cute.
Okay, we go to Prudence.
Where's the monster?
That's a great question.
It
It's not.
portaled again.
It's not here.
It didn't
It-
come back?
Not yet, no.
This would be a good time to heal, but I cannot get over there with my book.
That is such a good point, Katie. Since the monster isn't here, Prudence is going to use her dragon hide belt. I'm gonna use an action to regain key points equal to a roll of my martial arts die,
Okay.
which you, I believe, said was a 6, right?
Your martial arts die is a 6, yes.
I got a 6.
God
And
damn.
you don't have that many key points, but you do get them all back, yes.
Prudence is gonna look around. Is there any way to tell from last time? Was there like a shimmer in the air or like heat emanating from a certain space when the door reappeared?
To your knowledge, when Sin was wrestling with it the first time, it went through a shadow door and then immediately came through the wall that was right behind you and Scutarius.
Okay, well then Prudence will move in front of Scutarius, and she'll say to him, "Why are you still here?" No, I don't mean that as in like, why are you here? I mean, this is dangerous. You need to leave.
Okay.
And I guess, I mean, there's nothing to
NPC
fight,
nod.
so- There's nothing to fight, so I'm just gonna end my turn, I guess. I don't know what else to do.
Hmm.
We could head towards, I guess I could have headed towards girls, now that I think about it. Oh well.
That's what Leostin's gonna do. He's gonna use dash and make it towards the others. Figures if big boy want to fight, big boy come to big boy.
Okay. Ooh. You hear the doom, 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 thundering steps of Leostin as the earth slightly shifts at his feet. And he once again lands in between a whole bunch of squares. We gotta pick one. You take up a 2x2. You're still set. Okay. There you go.
Is Poppy angry?
Poppy is fuming.
Like the
You've
Poppy,
never
like
seen
the,
Poppy.
the you
so angry.
Poppy, the camera Poppy.
Yes.
She's
Yeah,
angry.
yeah.
Yeah.
She's so angry.
Leostin runs over and like gets to a halt behind Poppy, kind of looking around to see if there's anything else like they're fighting. What's going on? Are you right?
He's not.
Mm.
What? What? Is there anything else?
Do not
Killed
kill.
Wicket.
He killed Wicket. Bird killed Wicket.
Leostin just kind of like blinks for a second and tries to remember who Wicked
Who's
is.
Wicket again?
Oh, wow.
Does it help if he sees that Poppy is very angry and Tendy is very nervous?
Yes. He just looks at Poppy and nods like, "I approve of your murder."
Thanks, Dad.
Alright, we go to Sin.
Okay. Russell Quaid looks around. He doesn't see anything to fight, and then remembers that there was a commotion on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
But he starts to feel the pull of Sawyer in his brain, and he will move here,
Okay.
and then he will take a hand axe from his side, and he will chuck it at the bird.
How far is that? Let's see.
It's at least 40, isn't it?
It's 40. Yep.
Hand axe, does that? How far does a hand axe go?
Hand axe has a range of 20 to 60, so outside of 20, it's with disadvantage.
Okay, so I'll be disadvantaged on this one. Make sure I pick the right one this time.
It's the one you've been. It's the one you've been using.
Nice.
All right.
Get wrecked.
19 does
Mhm.
hit.
Then and then my swarm.
Oh, this poor fucking bird.
Rah! Okay.
We're murdering a crow.
And
We're murdering a person. A crow. A group of crows is called a murder. We're murdering one part of a murder.
Okay,
Wow.
DM thoughts. Do you believe that the claw tattoo would be viable on a thrown weapon, or not?
Not to my understanding.
Okay.
I mean, it lets you be able to do unarmed strikes at being able to be magical, and then
As
each
a
of
bonus
your,
action.
yeah, each of your melee strikes with a weapon, and it's a ranged. Like if you throw anything, it's a ranged.
Okay, so we will stick with that. And let's see. He grabs another axe and goes again. Oh, this is supposed to be a disadvantage.
It is with disadvantage. Yep.
Let me go ahead and just roll another d20.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 15 plus 6 would have been 21. So the other one was okay, so does that still hit?
Yep, that hit.
Okay. So that was less. And I'm just going to, with this one, I'm going to apply the slasher feat. And that'll be the end of the turn.
Oh boy. Okay. Hmm. Where are you at, boyo? Everyone give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Did I?
Who?
I'm trying to roll it,
Oh,
but
I didn't
am I
mean to
doing
roll
something
check.
wrong?
You rolled a 13, I think, Leofston?
Did I?
There you go. Yeah, Leofston rolled 13. I don't know. There's a particular reason why. Leofston, I don't know what you rolled. You just 13.
No roll, no dice, just 13.
We don't need dice in this game. That's what I
I
No
got.
dragged my
rhymes, no rule, just write 13.
I dragged my perception over. I thought I was going to do a dice.
Now, I just want to make sure I'm clear. I mean, what you thought I might have said was I want a whole bunch of bacon. What I meant was I give me all of your bacon.
So do I just roll a 20? No, wait.
It's a d20 plus your perception, but it's with disadvantage, so you'd be rolling 2 dice and dropping the highest.
Yeah, by your perception thing, there's going to be a plus number, like +5 or whatever. I always grab the +5 box and drag that over.
Oh, I don't think I have a plus. I think it's just 13. Wait, yes, I don't have a plus.
Under your
So-
skills.
Oh, then you probably just.
Oh,
wait, never mind.
I was just doing it for my main one. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I do it from the skills window.
I don't.
The little box with the little dice on it is
Yeah,
the
what
one
are you
that
doing
I do.
from your main window?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. We go to Poppy.
Okay. So, Poppy is going to, with her dagger, once again knock him over the head with the blunt end.
Non-lethal.
Non-lethal.
Okay.
Love to see it. God, God damn, the killer rolls tonight, Skylar.
That's a hit.
I don't know what's happening. I'm scared for the fate of Rosalina.
Got him.
He goes unconscious.
You're lucky I'm not like you.
Ooh, sick bird.
Can we like stabilize Wicket, or is Wicket like, did he poof into non-existence?
Wicket poofed into non-existence, and
He's showing us
Poppy's
unconscious on the map.
Yeah, I know. He didn't get rid of him. Poppy, he's never like been attacked at all in front of Poppy before, so Poppy straight up thinks he's dead. But just that sprite's like poof away, and it's not as gruesome. I don't know.
Are we at a combat, Jordan?
Hmm?
Are we at a combat?
You don't know?
That's a no. I don't like it.
Okay.
I'm gonna heal whoever is
Poppy, what do you
closest.
you ended up knocking him out, and you look over and you kind of see you don't see Wicket. You can still technically do something as far as move.
Why are we still here? Okay.
Why is the
Poppy-
battle music still going?
why are we here? Just to suffer? I don't think Poppy would move. I think Poppy would. Does she have? I almost said tape. Rope. I don't think tape's gonna do much.
Scotch tape. Well, she is a crafter.
Yeah, she does have rope, so she just kind of tosses her rope over to Leofston, who she assumes is better at tying things than her. And I think she just kind of sinks down to her knees and just stares at the spot that Wicket was. And that's the end of her turn. So whatever's happening, she's gonna be prone at this. This is gonna be good.
Jordan will remember this.
I need to get like one of those little things pops up just over here in the corner. Jordan, no, with the spirit of BG3, Jordan approves or Jordan disapproves. Hosh is going to continue his squeezing. 10, 20, 25, 30.
Squeezing?
5, 10, 15, 20,
We don't know what
25,
he's doing.
30. He had to squeeze between the two buildings because they're not exactly
5 feet apart.
a full 5 feet apart. And so
You
squeezing
said
is...
that something fell? I don't remember this.
Posh is, I think, is just looking to see where the monster went. Or the
Yes,
demon.
correct.
Oh, okay.
Because it poofed, and as far as we know, has not returned. Uh-oh.
Yes. I don't know if I can do it as an overlay, unfortunately. Yeah. I mean, maybe. I mean, it probably. If you make it as a PNG, we'll try it later. But, okay. We then go over to Tendi.
Tendi is gonna run over and throw their arms around Poppy. And they're gonna use one of their cure moderate wounds on Poppy.
I'm sorry. What?
They're gonna use cure moderate wounds on Poppy. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Hosh still has bardic inspiration. Yeah, that's good.
This better not be like the moment in the like horror movie where the guy goes away on his own to check if the monster's still there and then freaking dies. Like,
Yeah, so
This is how Jordan says, I'm sick of all the Hosh and the message jokes.
killed him.
Hey,
Only he
hey,
had
you can talk.
message
You can
to
talk
tell
on your
you
turn,
that.
Prudence. It's your turn.
Did Prudence see Hotch squeeze between those buildings?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Prudence is gonna follow him. She's gonna dash.
Okay. Just know
Uh,
that the 3 squares that are basically smushed between the two buildings is double speed. So if it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 will get you right there.
Okay.
Ooh.
I have 45, and if I'm dashing, does dashing double your speed?
It
does.
doubles it, but if you're at 45, that means you couldn't even get to the next square without going into a dash. So, yeah, if you dash, then you can certainly move another 10 feet forward and then 35 feet wherever you want to go. So first, let's do 10 feet forward. There you go. And then 35 feet wherever you want to go. And catch out. You round the corner as Hosh, is looking up.
Prudence looks up too. Have you found it?
Give me your perception check. Do you have dark vision?
Probably.
I think
You should.
tieflings do. Yeah.
He's a tiefling.
It's
I rolled it in the dice tower, so it's a secret.
always hard to tell. I can't remember. I mean, you can assume everyone has dark vision just because, but you know what assuming does.
Ass.
I'll whisper it to you.
Do you hear that, Harsh?
Mm-hmm.
Were the others in a fight as well? I heard thunder, lightning.
Yes.
Galileo.
Are they
Yes, they had it well in hand, so I came to find the bigger demon, but the demon's no longer here.
we have to worry about it coming back.
I mean, hard to tell from the sounds of it. Sounds like it's going away.
Is it some sort of punishment?
He looks at you. You expect me to know why we got attacked by a demon dog and a bird person?
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but that demon dog was the same that carried off that ill-begotten fighter.
He kind of just he smiles, not kind of just off the cut, kind of a cheeky smile, and sort of rolls his eyes in probably a similar fashion that you've done, where he starts to walk back to the group and goes, maybe it's just because all you guys can't stop bickering. 15.
She follows behind him and is like, "You can't just walk away from me. I'm talking to you."
I can. I have 2 legs. If you don't want me to walk, you have to force me to stop. And I don't want you to lay a hand on me.
I would die before I laid a hand on you.
Good.
Good.
Then get back in your own 5-foot square.
You get in your 5-foot square.
This is my bubble. This is my safe zone.
Look, I'm
I'm
walking
sad.
this way, and you're walking the same way I'm walking. You're in my bubble.
One of
Tindy,
us
I'm
is going to
sad.
have to
Can you-
change.
Can you get in my 5-foot bubble to get a little closer?
We are effectively out of combat.
You guys hear Hosh and Prudence arguing, walking up to you guys.
Big ol' Austin boy is tying up the Croman.
Then is
Sure.
hobbling over as himself, not as the monstrosity.
Is everyone all right?
Killed Wicket.
I'm okay.
What? What'd you say, Poppy?
He killed Wicket.
Prudence looks around for Wicket's body.
You don't see it. You know that Wicket can go invisible.
Are you sure he's not just invisible?
Tandy just looks at Prudence. Mm-mm. And Tandy looks like they're about to start crying.
This monster, this crow, is this who killed Wicket?
Poppy nods.
Well, fair's fair. She knocks
No!
the body over.
Lee Austin puts his hand up and shakes his head.
Tandy starts crying.
You don't want me to kill it.
We shouldn't stoop to their level.
Alright.
So Leosin has all the ropes in the right places, but with his giant form, he's really struggling with tying the knots. So he just frowns up at Prudence, like keeps looking down at the rope, like to ask for her help.
Help. Why
Big
the
ol'
equivalent of tying a little knot in the smallest possible string with very big hands?
He's got the sausage fingies.
I can't
Prudence.
tie this toddler's shoes because this is so tiny.
I'm too swole.
Prudence does one of those like exhale laughs, and she takes the ropes from Yulie Austin and begins tying really tightly. The ropes make a sound as she pulls them taut.
He makes a bit of a face around his tuskies, but doesn't stop her.
Then walks around and collects his hand axes.
Prudence looks over at you, Sin. Are you injured at all?
I don't think so.
That was me asking, like, out of does he look injured?
Oh, does Sin look injured? Sin had damage from the fight before, the duel, but he didn't receive any damage from the fight we just had.
Okay. Well, I don't know about you lot, but this fight, I mean, it couldn't have come at a worse time. We all need to rest. Poppy, you especially. You need some time.
Okay.
Although, and she leans forward, we are not separating again.
They seem to handle themselves pretty well.
Agreed. I felt secure enough in being able to leave them to come help you all with the larger problem.
Whether or not they handled themselves fine, now, we don't know what's coming up later.
Yes, we don't want to make a habit of it.
Leosin.
What
Okay.
do we know? Do you think that we're safe from the bigger threat?
Prudence, like, you can see her looking up towards the sky and in a direction. It sounded like it was leaving. What's that face, Jordan?
Sorry. The Baldur's Gate, Jordan approves, Jordan disapproves. I'm getting faces for the Jordan disapproves.
I was like, what did I say?
Pick anything. Okay.
Wow. Wow.
I believe that I heard it flying away.
Yes, that's fortunate. I'm glad everybody's okay, except for I guess Wicket.
Are we going to we have an audience, of course. Are we going to do this here, or are we going to take it somewhere more private? Not that
They
we
didn't want to be private. Why
I
should
guess
we have to be private?
Well, we don't know exactly why they're here. And maybe we don't want that information to be known by everybody. Maybe
Yeah,
that's-
Austin, can you carry him?
Leosin nods.
Prudence, can you carry me?
Of course. Prudence kneels down and holds her arms out for you to climb
Poppy.
into.
Crawls in.
Sweet girl.
Perhaps we could... Do we want to take it back to where we rest, or would we rather go elsewhere?
Elsewhere.
Where is elsewhere?
Well, there's the back parts of these lower halls.
Well, I have heard before you shouldn't take an enemy to where you sleep.
Leosin nods in agreement.
agreed. It already knows where we sleep. To be honest.
I mean,
We'll just have to sleep somewhere else.
we could toss it into a stable and interrogate it from in there.
That's actually a rather good idea, Harsh.
I'm full of them.
Leosin nods in agreement.
Prudence will start walking towards the stable.
The officer will pick up the whatever it's called again, and it follows.
I move Poppy.
Yeah.
The officer would be shrunk by now, I suppose. It's been a minute.
Womp
Womp womp womp womp.
womp.
Oh no! Juice ball!
Sorry, I accidentally casted reduce.
Poppy-sized Lee Austin. Poppy-sized Lee Austin. He just looks scared. Doesn't
If
do anything.
Leofson was dwarf instead.
It changes proportions, makes him a dwarf. He's just-
I've had this nightmare.
I lived in the mine for 10 years. I've had this nightmare.
I was actually thinking, Kelly. I was like, how mad would Kelly be if Prudence died and I made a dwarf character?
The Austin would not talk to them. He just pretends they don't exist.
It's like when I made an angel character in Plane Shift, it would just be that.
And everyone just seems to stick straws in the boba drink that is Angel. Everyone who feels like they would be paying attention to the corpse. No, not not the corpse.
Jesus.
What do you mean the corpse?
The unconscious bird or
Uh-huh.
Stormcrow. Roll me a perception check with disadvantage. You are so gung ho.
I'll just roll a second one.
Andy always watching.
Tendy watches everything.
Poppy don't. I'm not rolling. Then you can re-roll that.
Poppy, you
Oh,
need to pick a square.
I
Never.
choose all of them. I haven't been moving Poppy, so it's not my fault.
Okay. Okay, guys.
I got confused and accidentally grabbed Prudence instead of Poppy. That was my bad. I'm sorry. I'll take the blame.
You are fairly certain that you see like you've got it bound up, and I think through the movement of this Malphas, as you kind of set it in a stable, you notice that there's a paper in one of its robe pockets.
I take it. I was waiting. You can take it, Kelly.
He was going to take it out and give it to Prudence.
Prudence accepts the paper.
What is that?
Is it in Elvish?
It is. Hold on. That's a good question.
So it'd be like Prudence gives it to somebody else.
I can read it. It's fine.
Hold on.
Prudence skims it, looking for the word knife that she understands in Elvish.
Can you imagine this bird wakes up and is like, I could take these two, and there's just many more of us now.
They multiplied.
It is not in Elvish.
What's it in?
Is it in a language I can understand?
Let me look at your languages.
I know Celestial, Common, and Infernal.
I
No.
can understand
Can
all
I?
of them.
Prudence holds up the paper to the group. I cannot read this.
Let me read it.
Prudence hands it to Poppy.
Poppy.
Poppy has the thing on that allows her to read
Yes.
all languages.
Okay, then you can be able to read this. You wouldn't. Does it say that you know what language it is,
Uh,
or does it just
No,
say?
just comprehend the language.
Okay, so you can. It just whatever scribbles are on the page seem to formulate words that make sense to you.
Mm-hmm.
And it says after a greetings, may the eternal dance of fireflies illuminate your path as this message reaches you. In the embrace of the enchanted glen, where the veil between realms shimmers thin, I extend my words to you in utmost confidence.
I hope someone's writing this down.
I'll copy and paste it later. Don't ruin a moment. Your reputation as a seeker of the extraordinary precedes you, and I humbly beseech your presence for an extraordinary endeavor. In the tapestry of fate, a thread of your destiny intertwines with an enigmatic course, guided by beings not of this realm. The luminous denizens of the Feywild have perceived ripples that could disrupt the harmonious cadence of our realm and beyond. It is with a heavy heart and steadfast resolve that we call upon you, a mercenary of unparalleled prowess, to weave back the strands that have begun to fray. Whispers weave through the forest, speaking of an adventuring party whose steps tread too close to secrets hidden in ancient glades and forgotten hollows. These brave souls, unwitting in their pursuits, have caught the attention of one whose identity must remain veiled, a being who walks between the twilight and dawn. Your task, noble seeker of the mystical, is to navigate the echoes of twilight and confront this adventuring party. You are tasked with curbing their ascent, for the paths they tread threaten to unravel spells woven by moonlight and starshine. The guidance of the enigmatic entity that charges us with this duty cannot be questioned, for their insight pierces veils unknown to mortal eyes. The adventurers possess bonds forged in the crucible of shared trials, and their strength lies not just in arms, but in unity. Yet, within you beats the heart of a shadow's whisper, and your skills in the dance of blades and subtlety are renowned throughout the realms. It is with faith in your abilities that you are chosen to steer destiny's course. Enclosed within this parchment are secrets whispered by the ancient oaks and glistening waters. Study them well, for they reveal the whereabouts of the adventurers and their vulnerabilities. May these tidings serve as a guiding light as you embark upon this ethereal quest. Time, like petals on the wind, is fleeting. The stars themselves urge haste, for the balance teeters upon a precipice. The courts of the Feywild and the realms beyond are watching, their hopes and fears intertwined with your success. When the final note of this tale resonates, whisper your findings back through the same mystic currents that delivered this letter. It shall find me, as shadows find shelter beneath the arcing branches of the ancient grove of echoed whispers. As always, with reverence for the arcane and an oath sworn beneath the moon's gaze, I leave you to it.
As always, with the I leave you to it. And that's
Prudence,
what it said.
Prudence sighs, looks at Hosh, and says, Hosh, can you translate this to be non-pedantic?
No, I think it's
Someone was sent
I think it's rather
after
clear.
us.
Can I see the letter?
Yeah, here.
Does
Copy
Sin
has it.
understand the words on this page? Sin can understand Celestial, Common, Darkhool, Dwarvish, Elvish, Halfling, and Orc.
Whoa.
No.
Language guy. Is it gnomish?
No.
Darn! My one
Okay.
trick.
Is it pedantic as hell? Yes.
Maybe that's the language.
I swear he mentioned a specific place in that note, but I can't. There was too many words.
There's mentions of like a Twilight Grove and such. I think.
Yeah.
He says he's gonna link it, so
I'll copy
To-
and paste it
To me,
to,
that all sounded like it wasn't like literal things. It was more like, meet me underneath the tree that swirls with twilight.
Yeah, it sounded very, like, obviously hiding everything, but there was one part that sounded like it might have been the name of a place. I can't remember what it is, but if I rate it, I'll know.
I will post it in the actual channel for you guys.
Thanks.
We're dumb. We need help.
P.S. Don't read this to anyone who thinks this shit is pedantic.
Yes, Hosh is stanky.
Yeah,
Oh,
whoever the hell
well,
got
like-
fuck him.
So
Like,
we
what
have
the-
a
alright.
name. His name is Malphage.
I think that's what he is. I think that's his race.
No, because the name of the thing that he is.
Malphas,
Yeah.
which is very similarly spelt. It is
Yeah, I
Oh.
wonder if it's just a different
MALPHA.
version of that word.
Malphasmophobia.
Ha.
Give us a sign.
Are you French? Oui,
Is
oui.
it French? Is that the language that we can understand?
Is it language? Is it French?
Is it
It's
French?
not.
You
No.
got it,
It's-
boys.
It's my
It
favorite.
is.
That's my favorite quick drama joke. Speaks in a dead language. Bonjour. Dribble. Absolute rubbish.
Grove of Echoed Whispers.
What would a being who walks between the twilight and the dawn be? Would that be a shadow fate?
I think if we are in the point of where we speaketh of our theories, what's between dawn and twilight? Fucking the night. Ergo, the king.
Oh.
Oh. And then the mom said, "I'm sorry."
So you're saying that it's the nighttime pony, horrible princess that lives in the moon.
The one who couldn't be happy with the lot she had in life. She was a princess and had everything she wanted. Got mad she didn't have besties.
Is this a My Little Pony thing?
Yes,
it
it
sounds
is.
like it. Okay.
Lily Austin is watching the crow creature, but turns away enough to look at everyone and goes, "That means someone's trying to kill us."
Mm-hmm.
I'd say that much is obvious.
Well, that can't be good.
I heard before everyone got attacked. My mom was in my head. And she said, "I'm sorry."
So that means your mother doesn't want us dead. Or at least you.
She knew that about everything that was going to happen.
I
Seems
imagine
like
she
it.
would be. It is ideal for a ruler to know what is happening in their domain.
What are we gonna do about this person?
Interrogate him.
Well, they'll be back to consciousness within the next hour. So,
Chandy will know if Bird is lying. Hot?
Okay.
Do-
I guess so. I'm just gonna be over here then.
Poppy
Sid just
is-
takes a seat.
Poppy's trying to say something.
Hosh,
yes.
you know a lot about magic.
Thank you.
And you're Fae.
Yes.
Is Wicket gone?
Perhaps we could have a conversation while we wait for this poor bloke to wake up.
Like, right now or in a text RP?
Well, honestly, it's your chapter. I guess we could really do it whichever way you want. So, you make your choice.
I haven't had a text RP with him yet, so I think we'll go with that one.
Okay. Then that actually does bring us to 2.5 hours, which we will need to cease. But so far, nice job, Tendy and Poppy, keeping this guy at bay.
Keeping the fort down.
I
Definitely,
knew we had it.
So
definitely,
powerful.
the rolls certainly not in my favor. Don't you ever jinx me again.
I don't
I
like that the
cast
dog
a
got away.
no. I don't know what you're talking about.
And I'm pretty sure that's not the last time that you've seen the demon dogs, for sure.
Oh, absolutely not.
But congratulations on your fight, and we will see each other next week when I have a full day off and I can do more things like create letters like that, because I hope you guys like that.
Yeah.
Did you write that, Jordan?